Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to do another credit card breakdown, and we're going to talk about Navy Federal Credit Union. On my channel, I've already covered numerous credit card trifectas: the Chase Trifecta, the Amex Trifecta, the Citi Trifecta, the Wells Fargo Trifecta, the Bank of America Trifecta, and a lot of these trifectas have very high annual fee costs. Wells Fargo, Bank of America, not so much, but Citi, Chase, Amex, it's pretty high. And in today's video, we're talking about Navy Federal, and maybe you don't know a lot about Navy Federal. The reason why is it's because it's a credit union. It's actually the nation's largest credit union, and it's technically only open to military and family. However, this bank has a very loyal cult following online. I've only made one other YouTube video about Navy Federal, and it got a lot of views. There's a lot of interest from people. And the reason why is because you can watch other people's YouTube videos. For whatever reason, when you apply for a credit card with Navy Federal, they give you really high credit limits, higher than any other bank. So right off the bat, your first credit card with them, doesn't matter what it is, they're probably going to give you like a $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, or even $25,000 credit limit. Why do they do this? I don't know, but it gets people pretty excited. And ordinarily, this bank, this credit union, is only open to active duty, Guard, Reserve, retired veterans, DoD employees, immediate family members of any of these categories. And here is the catch. If you live with an existing Navy Federal member, they can sponsor you through them to then join their credit union. So there's a lot of people that have no association or family members in the military, and they still get into Navy Federal Credit Union. It is what it is. I don't know why people are so gung-ho other than the high credit limits. It does have really good customer service. This is a great bank. But normally I don't talk about these credit cards because generally they are not publicly available. But in today's video, let's just cover it. Is the Navy Federal Trifecta worth the annual fee cost of $49 a year? Let's start with the credit card that does have the annual fee, and that is the Visa Signature Flagship Rewards credit card. When you apply for it, sometimes there is a sign-up bonus offered. Sometimes they just offer to give you a low introductory APR or whatever. So definitely check to see if there's a sign-up bonus. But the annual fee is actually waived as of right now. It's waived in the first year. It's then $49 every year after. All of Navy Federal's credit cards have no balance transfer fees, no foreign transaction fees, no cash advance fees. That's interesting. And the earning rates on this card are pretty decent in that you earn 3x points on travel, 2x points on everything else. Now, Navy Federal points, Navy Federal doesn't have any transfer partners, so their points can be redeemed at a rate of 1 cent per point. So you can just think of it as a cashback card. So you're earning 3% cashback on travel, it's a pretty broad category, and 2% cashback on everything else. All Navy Federal credit cards come with these additional benefits: fraud notifications, zero liability, ability to freeze and unfreeze your card, access to your FICO score, so forth. And because this is meant to be kind of like a premium travel card, there are some protections. They're not as good as, for example, like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, but you do receive a $100 TSA PreCheck and Global Entry credit every 4 years. It does come with collision damage waiver, worldwide automatic travel accident insurance, travel and emergency assistance, extended warranty service, and cell phone protection up to $250. The next card in the setup is the More Rewards American Express credit card, and this actually is a fantastic card. I have never actually talked about this card on my channel before, once again because Navy Federal cards are not generally available to the public, but this card crushes it. This card is amazing. And it's a no annual fee card, so you check that box, amazing. And then the rewards on this card: 3x points on supermarkets, 3x points on gas and transit, 3x points on restaurants, 1x on everything else. I don't know of any other no annual fee card that gives you that fantastic of an earning rate on supermarkets, restaurants, gas, and transit. The only other card that's kind of comparable to this card is the Wells Fargo Propel card, and we're going to talk about that in a sec. Additionally, on this card, there are a couple interesting perks, one being flight discounts. You can receive up to a 10% discount on select Delta Airline flights when you book through Amex's travel site. You can also get 25% off car rentals when you meet their conditions. Now at this point in the video, you might be asking, Jake, what's that third card? And I tricked you guys. It's not actually a true trifecta setup because the third card is the N Rewards secured credit card. And I wanted to mention this card and talk about it because for a secured credit card, it's fantastic. Now, if you're not familiar with what a secured credit card is, if you have bad credits or you need to repair your credit, or you're brand new, let's say you're 18, 19, you have no credit history, you're probably going to have to get a secured credit card first. And how that works is you give them a $200 deposit. That $200 is now your credit limit. And if you make on-time payments for about 6 months, you can then get your deposit back and they will graduate your secured credit card into a normal credit card. The reason why I wanted to mention this secured credit card is because you actually do earn rewards with a secured credit card with Navy Federal. It earns 1x points on all dollars spent. So it's a 1% cashback card. And other banks don't do this. They don't give you cashback rewards on a secured credit card. Additionally, there's also no foreign transaction fee, which is, once again, never offered on a secured credit card. Now, what you would want to do after 6 months of on-time payments is to call Navy Federal and then product change this card either into the Flagship Rewards or the More Rewards Amex. If they're not ready to graduate you to one of those two cards, you can definitely product change your secured card into the Cash Rewards. This is just a no annual fee, 1.5% cash back on all purchases. This is a decent card to hold long term, once again, until you can apply for the More Rewards Amex. Let's now use a fake budget in order to plug these credit cards to see about how much you can earn in rewards. This is the same fake budget I use in all of my videos. These are the categories. This is how much I think I spend. It's about $20,000 a year worth of eligible spend on credit cards. But first we have to factor in opportunity cost. What that means is you can only spend so much money a year on gas, only so much on groceries. By putting your spend on one card, you're not putting it on another card. So this is my default no annual fee cashback trifecta setup. The Citi Double Cash is 2% cash back on all purchases. The Amex Everyday Blue Card is 3% cash back on groceries. And then the Wells Fargo covers numerous categories. Most important, 3% cash back on restaurants, travel, streaming, and gas. So when you plug in these three cards, you can expect to earn $528 cash back in the year, a savings rate of 2.6%. So how does the Navy Federal trifecta or bifecta compare to my no annual? You're only using, once again, the two cards. And once again, the More Rewards Amex is fantastic. You're hitting restaurants, grocery, and gas. You would then use the Flagship Rewards for travel at a 3% rate, and then you would have to use it as the catch-all 2% for all other purchases. So total saved would then be $523. So when you compare our no annual fee cashback cards, 3 cards in the setup, you save $528. With the Navy Federal, you save $523, but you then have to factor in that annual fee cost for the Flagship Rewards card, $49. That brings your savings down to $474. So no, it didn't outperform a simple no annual fee cashback card setup. The reason why is just the $49 annual fee for the Flagship Rewards. This card is doing the job of the Wells Fargo Propel card, which earns you 3% cash back on travel, no foreign transaction fees, and the Citi Double Cash, which earns you 2% cash back on all other purchases. I just can't justify that annual fee when you can get the exact same benefits from 2 no annual fee cards. The only difference here is the Wells Fargo Propel is an Amex card, and it might not be accepted as widely international. If I travel international, I am always bringing a Visa. I can't trust Amex to be used, so that is one argument. Is that worth $49 to you? That's a decision you have to make. You know, if you're going to spend the money, maybe you're better off going with, for example, the Bank of America Premium Rewards travel card or the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Their annual fees are like $95. So I don't know. I don't think the flagship rewards Visa is worth the annual fee cost. But I do want to say that the more rewards Amex offered from Navy Federal is fantastic. This is actually probably better than the Wells Fargo Propel card. So, because it has, I think, more everyday use categories. So if you're looking for an amazing no annual fee card and you qualify to apply with Navy Federal, just get this card and then add it to your rotation or your setup or whatever you do. This is an amazing card. I love this card. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up so the algorithm knows it's good. In addition, if you have any first-hand experience with Navy Federal, leave me a comment down below. I actually do not bank with them. I don't have any cards or accounts with them. Maybe in the future I will. I hear great things about them. I just don't have any personal experience. In addition, consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. I talk a lot about credit cards. And until the next video, take care.